Texting and driving, a recipe for tragedy. How much do you use your cell phone? Admit it. If you're not snapping selfies or texting weekend plans with friends, you're logging your life on Instagram or Facebook. What about when you're behind the wheel, though? Does your cell phone lie quietly beside you on the seat? It should, because when cell phone activity meets the road, the results can be incredibly tragic. If you're tempted to pick up your phone while driving, first ask yourself, how important is that text you're about to read or try to send? Is it more important than your life, than someone else's life? Consider the story of Savannah Nash. She was 16 on her very first drive alone, less than a week after getting her license, headed to the store to pick up a few items for her family's dinner that night. Savannah had her whole life ahead of her. And then she pulled out in front of a tractor-trailer truck just 2 blocks from her home. The collision killed Savannah instantly. Savannah was wearing her seatbelt, but that truck barreled down on her like a speeding brick wall. The seatbelt didn't save her. Later, her grief-stricken friends and family wondered, how could Savannah, possibly the smartest, most sensible girl they knew, make such a deadly mistake? Savannah didn't see her death coming because, very simply, she wasn't looking at the road at all. She was looking at her phone, typing a text. Emergency responders found that text still on Savannah's phone, unsent, in the smoldering wreckage of her car. One seemingly small bad decision ended Savannah's life and changed her friends and family members' lives forever. Sometimes, though, the victim isn't the texter at all. In his documentary, From 1 Second to the Next, director Werner Herzog, a legendary German filmmaker, focuses on 4 separate accidents caused by texting while driving. Herzog interviews the victims, or their surviving families, and the drivers who caused the accidents. Hearing those people's choked-up voices and seeing their stricken faces made me realize something. What happened to them could happen to any one of us. All it takes is a moment's distraction from the road. Seeing or sending the all-important text could make any one of us victims or murderers. In one story from Herzog's film, a young man named Martin describes the accident he caused while texting, an experience that he says felt like a dream for weeks afterward. Martin just couldn't believe that he, a regular guy, had done something so terrible. He was driving on a rural road one morning and had just texted his wife to say, "I love you." When Martin looked back at the road, there was a horse-drawn buggy right in front of him, carrying an Amish family back to their farm. Before he could react, Martin's van had smashed into the buggy and killed 3 people, including 2 small children. The memory of that day became a real-life nightmare that Martin would have to live in for the rest of his life. Hey, but these accidents are rare, isolated incidents, right? Hardly. The fact is, over 100,000 accidents a year involve drivers who are texting at the wheel, and the numbers are climbing quickly. It's not hard to figure out why, if you understand the 3 main types of distraction that usually cause car crashes. Here they are. Visual distractions, taking your eyes off the road. Manual actions, taking your hands off the wheel. Cognitive distractions, taking your mind off the act of driving. Guess what type of activity involves all 3? Nearly everyone in the United States has a cell phone, and nearly all teenagers use their phones to text. Put those 2 facts together, and you have the potential for millions of distracted drivers. Think about the death toll in our generation, based on those 2 facts alone, if we don't get the message that texting and driving don't mix. Now, there is some good news. Many people and organizations have been working to educate the public about the dangers of texting while driving. The website StopTextsStopWrecks.com was developed by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, whose job it is to keep records of how traffic accidents are caused and how to help prevent them. The Safety Administration provides some sobering information for people who visit their website. Here's one of the statistics they provide. Using portable electronic devices while driving increases the risk of getting into a crash by 3 times. Fortunately, StopTextsStopWrecks.com also provides tips for avoiding texting while driving. For instance, designate a texter, a passenger in the car who can text for you and read your text to you. Cell phone companies have also made an effort to combat the problem. AT&T's It Can Wait campaign invites drivers to take a pledge not to text and drive. So far, more than 6 million people have pledged. The company also offers a drive mode app that silences message alerts and sends auto replies to let your friends and family know that you'll respond to their text later. Why should you use any of these tips or tools? Well, as I've shown you, choosing to text and drive at the same time can make you not only a victim of tragedy, but a perpetrator. Just think about how your family and friends would feel if you ended up in either category. No one wants to see a friend or family member endure that kind of horror. And do we really want our generation to be the one that reverses the decades-long trend of increasing highway safety? Fortunately, you can make a difference. First of all, don't text and drive ever. Make that pledge to yourself, even if you don't sign your name anywhere. Second, speak up when you see others doing it. True friends don't let their friends text and drive. We're supposed to look out for each other in all kinds of situations. Third, whenever you are driving, keep in mind that other drivers' eyes may not be on the road. Stay alert and drive defensively to prevent accidents before they happen. The life you save may be your own, and the life you take can haunt you forever.